Hello YouTubers, I am here to talk about the idea of anonymous. The idea, not the group, not the cult, not the clan, not anything you can think of like system or stuff like that, but the idea. It is an idea about pretty much what I've gathered. It's about people's freedom. It is about getting the government uncorrupted, which is never going to happen by the way, but we can make it better or we can make it worse. So where I started realizing who these people are is just a few hours ago. But I actually knew of them. They were the people, well, 3 of the people were the ones who hacked the PlayStation Network. GeoHot was the reason for this, and I'll explain that. He jailbroke his PlayStation 3 and got sued for it, which is stupid because it's like saying, here's a toy, but you can't do this, this, and this. No, if you bought it, you can do whatever you want to it. If you have a problem with what's happening to it, then upgrade and make sure that can happen. So they pretty much hacked the PlayStation Network, and they sent them a message, pretty much telling them to stop the lawsuit and all that. But there was a part where Sony tried saying that they tried stealing data from other people, like personal information, like their birthdays, their email addresses, their passwords, and all that different type of stuff. And they said they might not be sure if they stole credit card information, which obviously they did not pay attention to what Anonymous wanted to do. They wanted to make sure that GeoHot got his right of being able to do what he wants to his stuff, because they were actually taking away that right. I'm not sure exactly what amendment that was, but one of the main things that Anonymous is about is following the First Amendment. But also Anonymous breaks that by talking about Scientology and things like that. But there's some other stuff talking about how they sent a bunch of threatening phone calls and emails and all that stuff. I don't believe, because if you listen to it, you can hear them fast forwarding and you can tell they kind of edited it. And then you can also just hit here 25% point. Okay, this is what they said. You can't prove that that's not where it came from because it's anyway. So the Anonymous group is speaking out, and there's actually a video of them talking, sending a message to Obama. Of course, they don't show their faces, or they don't even give them a chance of catching who they are. Because what they do is they put this little character of a guy in a suit with no head, and a question mark above it, and then he started sending messages and talking about how pretty much Obama is building an army pretty much against himself, and how he's not fit for the presidency. And he was saying that past presidents would put aside their own problems and help the people in their streets instead of worrying about getting a second thing, like getting re-elected a second time. Well, re-elected the first time, but see, if that's true, what he doesn't understand is that crooked, backwards, messed up things are happening in the streets. And I know I don't live in the ghetto, like step outside and you might get shot, but I still see things that happen, like the cops pulling people over. Like just a while ago, me and my mom was driving. She waited 2 cars past, waited some more, and she pulled out. And then, like 2 roads down, like 5-6 blocks later, a cop pulled her over and said that she didn't stop for traffic and all this, and she ended up having to pay for it because she wasn't able to make the thing that you go to. Can't think straight, too late. Anyways, so pretty much their idea to fix that, which I think this is a genius idea, and it's so simple. What they decided is that you should bring out your cameras, be it cell phone, be it actual camcorders, doesn't matter, and start recording what's happening between you and the cop. Who's to say that his camera on his dashboard is more important than the camera in your hand? Because if they're not going to do anything illegal, there is no legal reason for him to say, put your camera away. You can do that. That is completely legal. There is no penal code that tells cops, hey, they can't record what you're doing. Because if you're not thinking about doing something messed up, it shouldn't matter. Because it's our freedom to record anything that we want. We can step out of our car and record a squirrel going down the street if we really wanted to. So what's to stop us from recording you if you're not doing anything? If it's just routine stuff. In fact, it actually helps protect you, because if anything else happens, like someone's over here and shoot you, we have no footage which your crappy camera in your car didn't get, because we are here and they're there and your camera's over there and now you're down there. Anyways, pretty much what I'm trying to say is that anonymous idea, parts and bits and pieces of it, is good because it actually helps the people, and that's the reason why they stopped the attacks on the PlayStation Network. Not because they weren't doing any damage, not because they were scared of what was going to happen to them, which they already knew it wasn't a bad idea. In fact, when they sent the message, they even said in there, we know that this wasn't the best idea, but we had to speak out. Then told Nathan enough to promise that to wait. Anyways, we should, no matter what happens to them, no matter if we don't like what they do, we should kind of look up to them, because they were able to step up and do something, and step in, like, grow a pair and do something about something they believe in. And what are we doing? We could believe, hey, my roof needs fixing. I wonder what's on TV downstairs. I mean, go watch TV. No, but they stepped up and they did something that they know they're going to get in trouble for. In fact, there's this group that was like around 200 people that was just arrested because of their ideas. They are speaking out against the government because the government is trying to stifle the people, and they are trying to take away the people's right to speak. And because they don't want to hear what you have to say, they lock you up, so they make sure that your idea doesn't spread out to anyone else, so that they can keep you contained and keep what they want to hear out in other people's ears, and what you want to say and they don't want people to hear are in. Like on YouTube, for the signing, I don't know, remember who it was, but they already pre-signed. Before they signed, they had a section in there that they could take out or stop any video, even if they didn't have rights to. If they didn't have any rights to, like they didn't do anything wrong, if they don't like the message, they can take it off. So if this video doesn't last that long, you understand why. Which I doubt they're going to take it down, because I'm not really saying anything. I'm saying that the government, yes, maybe, but that's about it. Anyways, so that alone should scare you and worry you, because they're saying that if they don't like what you're saying, gone. You're never going to see it again. It is off the internet, out servers, out of everything. It doesn't matter if you could be saying, I like bunnies. If they don't like bunnies, they can take it off. So, if it's on YouTube, which is the second largest server in the world, so I mean, that's not on YouTube. That doesn't mean do your personal business on YouTube. Nobody wants to see that. But that's pretty much it. So, Until next time, I'm going to be sleeping.